Hi everyone, this is Austin. Recently I've released a couple of new animations on this channel, and many have noted how my style has evolved. This specifically includes the backgrounds, which have been improved dramatically since the videos before the reboot. While many have praised my drawing ability already, the truth is I didn't draw these backgrounds. Instead, I used digital imagery to convert photos I've taken into vectorized elements in Adobe Animate. This video will be an overview of this process. You'll need two applications. Of course, you will need Adobe Animate, but also Adobe Photoshop. In addition, you have to have a photo that will become the background for your shot. With your photo open in Photoshop, you will need to head to Filters and click Filter Gallery. The Filter Gallery is used to give an image special effects. You can see on the right that the program offers multiple effects, but we only need one effect for this tutorial, which is cutout. We are going to apply the cutout effect. Why? Because the cutout tool creates this posterization effect in which similar values are being merged and reduced into one color. This is great for elements of a photo that are positioned far away, including the trees, which there are way too many values of green in the photo. But because we are using the cutout filter for this image, it's going to combine the similar values into one, which helps simplify the background. Below the drop bar is our option to customize the effect. Number of levels determines how much depth the photo will have. I usually keep this at 8. Edge simplicity specifies the amount of edges on screen. Increasing the intensity will decrease the amount of edges. I'll put it at 7. Edge fidelity changes how the edges behave. The lower the intensity, the sharper the edges are. I'm just going to keep it at 2 so I can still have some information on screen. Remember that these settings are meant for this specific image. You may want to experiment with these settings when you import your own photos for this process. Hit OK and the effects will be applied. Save the image as a PNG and let's head into Adobe Animate. Well, here we are in the magical land of Adobe Animate. This file we're on right now is not for an upcoming Lakeside story, it's an animation stuff, so nothing you see in this video is accurate to what future videos will look like. On my right is a folder including our exported image. We're gonna drag that into our interface, and you can see that the backgrounds look pretty good with the foreground, although we're not done yet. Remember that this image is a bitmap, it's rasterized. If you zoom into the composition, you can see the image is pixelated. We need to turn this into a vector and smooth out these pixelated artifacts. Click on the image and press trace. Tracing will convert the raster into a vector. Usually the tracing tool is used for bitmaps that aren't too complex in value, but because of the complexity of this background, this process may take a little while, and you may want to mess around with the general settings. Now that this layer is fully vectorized, let's turn on the outlines and see what we need to do next. You can see that the pixelations have found their way onto the vectorized product, but we can fix this. We're going to select the entirety of the vector, and we're going to straighten out some of the edges using the straighten tool on the toolbar. We're going to hit this a couple of times. Because of how complex this image is, it may take a while to complete each operation. And after that, we're pretty much done. We can see if we turn on the outline, the jagged artifacts have been straightened out. Let's look at the finished product.
The universe is a cruel, uncaring void. The key to being happy isn't the search for meaning, it's just to keep yourself busy with unimportant nonsense, and eventually you'll be dead.
And that's all you need to do. Now, of course, this isn't something that is practiced professionally in Adobe Animate or the animation industry in general, but this could be extremely beneficial for personal projects for those who don't want to spend hours on end drawing quality backgrounds for scenes. I also realize that there are other ways to do this via apps like Adobe Illustrator, but I don't use those apps often. Despite that, I hope you take inspiration from this tutorial and follow these procedures for your own creative projects. I'm not going to do too many of these tutorials, but look forward to more animated content coming to you very soon. Thank you for watching.